Why you going live right now?
Cause we about to go back on the show right now.
All right. Let me need to slide it that way for you.
See, had to wait till that one up and go back to record.
Did the other one stop?
Unplug. Yeah, stop.
Oh, okay.
Unplug that.
Oh, my fault. I didn't hear you say nothing.
Hold on.
I ain't gonna
play this one.
Okay, we hit that up pretty good.
Oh, hold on. Record. Let's record. Let's start recording. All right, here we go again. All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Soul Time with Mr. Reese. And always remember where you can leave our likes, comments, thumbs up.
Yeah, before the
t-shirts.
Yeah, for the time being, you can leave a comment and new way to do it.
Send us money less than a small rib tip. You can get a small rib tip from what it'll cost you to.
Can I say what I was saying? We're talking about some damn rib tips.
I like a little turkey tip. Them shits
still tastes like turkey. Anyway, you can leave a comment temporarily now on New Way to Do It with Reese on gmail.com for all your comments and anything that's regarding to this show.
Yeah, okay. And TCB coordination at yahoo.com.
Right.
Because next year we're going to have y'all doing a whole nother, whatever mail system me and Reese decided to go with because he got beef with Yahoo. So
yes, I do have a beef with Yahoo. And I got beef with people.com. You know they still around?
No.
People.com. You ever heard of them?
No.
It used to be one of the first dial-ups.
Right.
But they're still around. They are still around. Yeah. I just found that out recently. So what's up, people.com? Y'all need to come digital.
Yeah, do something.
You know, if you haven't came digital.
Mm-hmm. And so man, Reese was talking about what's been going on in 2020.
We're supposed to be talking about
the
answers from the alien from Andromeda.
Yeah, we is. I'll get to that. But I was just saying we were doing like what we was talking about. I was just reminding them what the last thing we was talking about in the last episode was how 2020 been going. What? You said
nothing. No, I'm just talking shit. What nothing?
Yeah, so how shit been going
but you know what? For everybody, 2020 hasn't been a bad year. You know,
I started my
own
business
me personally, I think it was a horrible year. But we have started our shows and stuff this year. You know, so
right. I mean, that's
even though it was a bad year, it didn't stop us from doing what we wanted to do.
It wasn't bad. My baby mama kicked me out.
I don't know why he can't keep his personal business off this show.
I'm just saying though, shit.
I guess people like that. It's real.
I lost some money and shit.
We all lost money. Shit.
I mean, man, invested in some stupid shit I shouldn't have invested in. I could have had that money. And so I made some mistakes with money this year that I regret right now. I could have went a different route.
We're going to make a lot of mistakes with money.
Yeah, but I'm just saying monetarily, but I learned from them lessons. I ain't going to do it.
Is it the lesson that I tried to tell you when you had the money?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
No, seriously, I don't know.
It is.
But I do know one thing.
But like every young guy, they don't listen to us older guys. They think we don't know what we're talking about. And we had already walked them shoes, and they don't want to walk them shoes because they worn. But if they walk them just a little bit, they'll see they're turning into new shoes. They'll turn into new shoes. You got to walk them shoes, bro. You know, you got to make them new. You got to make them yours. And if you don't do it, you're bound to, get into a pair of cheap sneakers. Get into a pair of cheap sneakers that ain't going to last you no time. But the worn shoes always got a story to tell, man. Always. But anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
We wanted to talk about this subject
because shoes just old as shit. That's all. That's worn.
The worn shoes have the knowledge in most cases.
I don't know.
I'm not talking about the worn beat up shoes. I'm talking about the shoes that are still together. They're worn and still look good. And when you put your feet in them shoes, you make them brand new. Now you're just walking around in some regular man shoes.
Okay. Yeah. So like I was saying, we got the shoe analogy. So if I need shoe philosophy, you come.
That's right. You want a shoe philosopher? Come to me.
Right. But
I got shoe philosophy.
Right. So there you go. But I was just saying on all the stuff that we've done in 2020. So I did start my own business. I do this podcast thing. So shit, I guess that's pretty cool. Got a peace of mind now. So I don't know.
That's better than anything. Have a peace of mind.
Yeah, but now we got the stimulus package. I can. It's like you get a second chance. You know
okay, before you start that again,
like swimming.
Can you remember the mantra?
Swimming in Lake Michigan.
Remember the mantra?
Yeah, I remember.
Let's hear it.
Why?
I want to hear it.
You know,
I told you I was gonna pop it on you at any second. Well, let's hear it right now.
All right, now when I know it, you ain't gonna ask me no more.
No, I ain't gonna ask you no more.
Okay. Cool.
If you know it right off the bat, you better than me because I can't remember it wrote it down.
Man, that's fucked up. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quality on a continuous basis. No, I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quality through multiple sources
there you
on
go.
a continuous basis.
There you go. Damn, country, that's good. I gotta say that's good because I can't remember that shit. I sit up here and listen to it. I cut it off and I be like, I just get stuck. That's good. Now, are you keeping that in your mind?
Yeah,
because in my mind I can hear it. I just can't say it. But that was pretty good. I got him repeating this mantra because I think, like I say, like we believe in the universe and how things come to you through the universe. That's right. So I believe
that's ironic.
That's how just the power of the universe. Because if you will it, it will come. But you got to be serious about it.
You know, it is.
You got to be serious about it. You have to. It's like you have to have faith. And I'm not talking about like the faith you would have in God, but it's almost the same thing. But you gotta have faith that these things that you are wishing upon comes to you. Now, by him knowing that mantra, and he know it better than me, and I've been listening to it for weeks now. Okay, and he know it to me just after hearing it one time. Shows that he still got most of his brain cells, which is good. I guess don't have as many brain cells and fried all mine. But it's good that he can do that. Now all he have to do is will it. Just keep willing.
I'm willing that shit, boy. Whichever way it can get here.
But again, but you wanted to talk about the alien dude, so.
Oh yeah, man, because the alien dude from Andromeda, like we said, that's what you was like. Well, your baby mom, you said Secretary of State. What is that? That's what that is. That's my proof.
I don't care, man. I'm just fucking with you.
No, but that's what that is. That's the proof of insurance. Anyway, so no, man, I don't know, man. Check that shit out. It's on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who
it's called Answers from an Alien from Andromeda.
But I was listening to it. I was at my job site the other day. And he got to talking about how there's different races on Earth that was put here.
Other races.
Right, by other races. Like they flew. He was talking about how they don't time travel, but how they get from one space to another space. And how that's why you don't see on the other side of the moon. And, right.
We cannot. The moon doesn't rotate, so he's right. We don't see the other side of the moon, the dark side. They call it dark side of the moon, and it could be activities going on up there. I don't put nothing past the realm of reality. I mean, we may have, and then I also have a theory. But first, I'm gonna speak on the reality part. I don't put nothing in the realm of reality because what we don't know exists could exist. You know, we still a minute people on a planet that's billions of stars, in space. So we don't really know. People can guess it, but we don't really know. But I also think we can manifest this stuff through our imagination. We can make something. I believe that we can manifest it through our imagination. We can manifest something because look at it this
aliens
way.
And shit?
Yes. If enough people believe in something, you can make it real. Remember, we are basically just spirits inside a flesh and bone body.
All right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And through our power of suggestion, through our spirit, we can create these things that don't truly exist, but they will exist within our realm because we have gave it power. We gave it power. Like when somebody say, I saw the first alien in 1940. All somebody got to keep doing is put that thought out there that they're aliens and this is what they look like and this is what they did. Continuous it's almost like a lie. Continuous it over and over and over again. Keep finding people that claim they've done it. And then I think some people start imagining that this stuff is happening to them. By them imagining it's happening to them, they have created it now. Like Slender Man. Slender Man was a movie. right?
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, there's a motherfucker out in the woods. They call him Slender Man. That sees children and got abducted. And the last thing they see is this tall, skinny man in black. I even seen some footage of it. You know, that's not my phone. That's your phone. It's like it's coming over this directly. You know. And so I think the imagination is so powerful, we don't realize how powerful it is. And, you know, and the power of belief. You know, and, you know, that's why, you know, Christianity is like it is, from the power of belief. That's which one is that one? Go on, put your business on the air. Listen, everybody.
No,
Woody,
man,
hung up on her?
Yeah.
I'm shocked. Now he'll put everything else on the air, but he won't put her on the air. Where'd you get a picture from her? She sent it to you?
Yeah.
I want you bitches to know my baby, and I call what I look like, bitch. That's right, bitch. Is that how you women do it? The bitch. But anyway, this guy, because he texting now. I don't know why he insists on us having dead air like this. But anyway.
You can talk. I mean, that's what
I'm going to talk. I've been the one talking. But anyway,
right.
I hit him to this show called, you know, Answers from an Alien from Andromeda. And supposedly it's this alien that met this human they call Captain Bill. And somehow or another, either Captain Bill found out he was an alien or he exposed himself to be an alien. But for the past, I'm going to say 7-8 years, they've been communicating. So now when he communicates with Captain Bill, you know, records it. And he, you know, and people are able to ask him questions. And I have to say, through all the questions that have been asked him about what's going to happen, what's to happen, and things like that, I have to say he's been correct. I haven't seen him been wrong on anything that he said. Now, some things has happened before he said it, okay, which I found suspicious. But in most cases, he were able to announce what happens before it happened. Like he said, there was going to be a polar shift. There was a polar shift. I don't know who that is. You know, and so, you know, and he was talking about, you know, that there really wasn't climate change, you know, and you can see there's really no climate change, you know, happening. He was just saying there was a shift in the rotation of the earth, which is going to bring upon like unusual warm few years and unusual cold few years, you know, and that happened too. So I just hipped him to him to see how, you know, accurate this guy is, because if he's phony, he's brilliant. I tell you that much. If he's phony, he's brilliant, because the man know about quantum physics. I mean, all kind of shit. You know, the stars, and you know, it's hard to make up shit like that unless you have some knowledge, or you so intelligent that you makes this stuff up, you know, just to fool people. That show you're doing the wrong thing then, you know. So it's interesting. People you should listen to. It's called Answers from an Alien from Andromeda. I would recommend listening to it. I ain't saying you got to believe what he say.
That's hard. Some of the shit.
But it's fascinating, and I'm sure you will enjoy it. Even if you don't believe it, just listen. You know, even if you don't believe it, just listen. You know,
yeah, because the part I was talking about, I was listening to him, and I got like listen to the whole like.
Yeah, because people get to ask him questions. You see what I'm saying? Because when it first started, it was just him and the guy Captain Bill. Then came along a couple of people. I think it was a lady and a man. Now over the years, it seemed like there's at least a group of people, because he seemed to know them all by name, you know, so he always mentioned their name, which I found suspicious too. But because to me, why would you have to mention the people's name if you're talking to them? You know, so I find that a little bit suspicious too. I don't be sold on everything, on nothing 100%. But like I said, it's interesting. The man made some predictions, or the alien made some predictions that actually came true and are coming true. And the first thing he said was, don't take the vaccine.
Yeah, man.
He said, don't take it in no form or fashion. He said, because there's a possibility that is nanites in it, or whatever they want to call it. You know, so if some of you people who do believe in other beings, you know, it's a chance for you. If you haven't heard of this, check it out, because I see he doesn't get a lot of, maybe like 20,000 views or something like that. He doesn't get a lot of views, and it would seem like something like that. If you watch some of these UFO stories and shit that half of them probably ain't real. You know, you see they have 300,000-400,000 views. There's only two other reasons I feel that they're not getting the views. One is because he's speaking too much truth. And two, because people just don't believe it and they just won't, listen to it. That,
Yeah, but that's saying that. But the part I was listening to when he was like, everybody came from an alien.
Yeah, if you listen to him, we all can. There is no, because on one episode, because folks, there's like 160 something episodes, but on one episode, one of the questioners asked him point blank, do you believe in God? Is there a God? He claimed that they believe in a higher being, which they're still searching for, but they claim that the God that us believing in a God that looks over this earth and in Jesus and all that kind of stuff, was brainwashing from other aliens. That's what he claimed. He claimed it's brainwashing from other aliens. Aliens that came here and wanted the people were so primitive, they wanted the people to worship them, And a lot of it, believe it or not, came from the blacks that was supposed to be left here too, because they wanted the people to worship them, So, it's interesting.
Hey, that might be why everybody don't like us, because they were just jealous, because they worshipped us for so long that when they left, they probably was like got jealous about it. Like, why they leave? Why they do us like that?
They claim that the overseers did leave, but they claim they left people to always watch over the black race. So I don't know what happened to them.
Fuck them.
Maybe they became corrupt and shit, and part of people that's doing some of this bullshit.
It's rough around here.
But it is strange. He did claim they did leave overseers, and that they're supposed to be coming back. See, and that if you listen to it, it's got like some biblical meanings, just like the black race that left the black people here to rule over this earth, to oversee this earth, are actually coming back to get their people.
Oh shit!
That's what the alien said. Now, don't that coincide with the coming of Jesus and taking the people back to heaven?
Take that shot,
and that kind of stuff.
That shot, you ain't gonna be able to hear that thing. Somebody said the Nubian Islam Hebrew said that the alien, that the black mothership was close to us. And then when you hear that ringing in your ear, that's them keeping contact. You don't ever hear ringing in your ear?
I always get ringings in my ear, but I don't know if it comes from something like that.
I don't know. That's what they said at the time.
I think I got a sinus problem.
No, I mean real loud ringing in my ear.
I hear ringing in my ear all the time.
They said that's the aliens. That's the mothership keeping contact with you.
Keeping us close.
Yeah. Well, I said, but no, I mean, if you listen to that dude, you would think that shit's true.
I don't think anything,
but I
do listen to it.
I just know like 17 times I heard about them nanoids, and I know this 5G shit went up pretty fast. So,
yeah, everything's going up pretty fast. But that's what I said. So you mean tell me? I mean, if you just stop and look at how sinister the potential of this could be, the potential of this being so sinister, they just want to kill us, man, for power and greed and money and possessions. We're worth less than a blade of grass to these people. It should make you think. It should make everybody think that, and it really doesn't matter. They want to start with us, but it's going to end with themselves. Everything, if you notice, every time people try to end other people, they always be the one that's ending. You ever notice that? Every time you try, even if you do end a whole race of people, they always leave remnants of themselves in other people.
Let's if the race fight back though. Some races they couldn't even fight back. Some races,
not now, not then, but now.
I'm saying those races like Indians fought back for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And slaves, we had no choice but to fight back in one way or another. So it's like if you fight back, but the ones that be submissive.
But see, they always had the bigger weapon. That's what it was always about.
That was like they said the Spartans.
Always a bigger weapon.
They said, no doubt. But they said the Spartans back in the day, from like the movie 300, they said them cats were some real live dudes. But what killed them is they didn't want to politically change. they didn't want to like use a system of like going to war, and by them not using,
but they did have a political system.
They didn't have
though.
no system of diplomacy.
You know.
They said that's what happened.
They didn't want. They like leave us the fuck alone.
Right. Athens and other countries that was all in Greece in the same
because
place.
they all had to fall under the hammer of the what was the people? Philistines, not Philistines. What was
the Persians?
The Persians, right? They had to fall under the hammer of them. At that time, man, the Persian army was sort of like America is right now. If you didn't bend to their will, they'd destroy you. You know what did old boy tell Leonidas? He told him, "Listen, I still let you be king. I let you keep your lands. I won't come and slaughter your women and children. All you gotta do is bend the knee and worship me." That's what he told him. So all you gotta do is just bow to me as your king. Leonidas is like, "Fuck you and you." You see what I'm saying? And that was it.
He said, "From killing all these Persians, I got
that's right.
Cramp in my thigh."
Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying. But then after that, though, because they did
but they still got slaughtered by the Persians. The true story is they end up getting slaughtered by the Persians.
Yeah,
they still got slaughtered by the Persians.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, it was still a Sparta after that. The Persian.
Yeah, but they came in and destroyed Sparta.
Who?
The Persians.
Well, I thought. I don't know.
You think of the movie version?
No,
but they put up a good war, but in real life, Sparta was decimated by the Persians. It was decimated.
I think the people were slaughtered. They didn't politically change. God damn.
The people were slaughtered there.
No, they said Spartans was rough.
They ended them people's existence.
I gotta Google that.
Oh yeah, Google it. They ended those people's existence. They fought them off for a few years. But then the allies kept falling to the Persians. And making deals with the Persians because they was tired of war. The other countries was tired of war, and they was like, "Listen, fuck Sparta." You know what I'm saying? They all turned their back on them. Mostly
Sparta did turn their back on them anyway.
But I'm saying the allies turned their back on Sparta too. Because they thought it was be just an endless war. They didn't want the wars no more. But Sparta's like, "Fuck that. We gonna live or die," and that's what happened. It took them a while to get in there, but they got in there.
No, well, that ain't what I was talking about. But yeah, that would make sense. But they saying the deals they was making, they just was, I guess, it's politically correct. You know what I'm saying?
No, man, the moral to that story is die, live free.
Correct.
The moral to that story was die, live free. The people didn't have a choice but to either fight, but they wanted to live in freedom without anybody else trying to rule over them or telling them what they can and cannot do. And that's why this country was formed.
Other Greek countries that was around there, and they all bent.
Well, Greece at the time, I don't think they ever fought with Sparta.
Who?
Greece, the Greek army and all that. Because Sparta, that wasn't the Greek army, was it?
No, it was just part of Greece.
It was part of Greece.
Yeah, right. Sparta is in Greece, like Athens is in Greece.
Right.
So they was all,
but the Greek army did not assist them.
No, they said when I was reading in the Laws of Power, it said Athens didn't change. Sparta didn't change. Well, Athens was going to have war camp. Well, they were having councils before they were sending people to war and was, talking and bargaining with other countries. Sparta was like, we got us.
Right.
Because they never diplomatically changed, they kept the soldier lifestyle, which everybody had.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're in the same country, and everybody know how.
Yeah, but they was wanted to be different.
Right. Sparta
even though they produce hellified warriors.
Yeah.
They just wanted to be a free people with a free land, and that's how a lot of the countries in the world wants to be, man. But you always get a dictator. You always get another force.
At that time, and there was the shit I was reading about it. They said Persia was literally 1 million soldiers deep. Like, nobody stand that night.
Hell yeah.
They had, and I mean, come on, man. They had.
But didn't the Romans defeat the Persians?
No.
I thought the Romans did defeat the Persians.
No. The Romans.
Somebody defeated them.
Alexander the Great.
Oh, it was Alexander that defeated him.
Yeah.
Oh, this part of wasn't he from
Yeah,
Rome?
he's from Greece. He's from Greece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was the one Greek that got out with Persia. He killed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it was like damn near 300 years later though.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, and Alexander with the bang with the Greeks, he had the whole Greece move.
Yeah, because they created all new moves and everything to defeat
Alexander the Great.
the Greeks.
They had.
I thought it was the Romans that defeated the Greeks.
No, it was Persian. A shoe for.
Well, you Scots out there, y'all should tell us which one is which. You know. But we was talking about the alien, but it did get on to that, and he kissing emails and stuff. So you know,
trying to do this for me.
He taking an interesting show down.
No. I was just saying that because the alien from Andromeda, man, he was talking about how every race was put on this earth, and you know, like some form, like some civil bond, or like almost damn near like an experiment.
Yeah,
and that when you die, you don't die. Your soul don't die. It go to another part where
to the source, as he calls it,
or where your race been at. Like you might not be on Earth the next time you come back. You might be on a whole other planet with some other planet, and you'll be a whole something else. But you don't die. You just live.
Right. He claimed that the soul or the spirit never dies because we're all just energy.
Right.
And people just started to realize that they claim that energy never dies, doesn't dissipate,
right,
or anything. It just reforms itself. You know. But he had a part on there where he was talking about people who did bad. They would have to like spend some time in this area or in this place, you know, where they would have to be sort of like because they claim once your spirit leaves your body, once your energy leaves the body, when you go into the next entity, you don't remember anything.
Right.
That has been cases where some people say they do remember remnants here and there.
Yeah.
But he said in most cases, and then you come back as you were.
Right.
You know, so if you were a black man, you're going to come back as a black man. You don't come back as a dog or a sheep or an ant or a fly. He said because all those supposedly they're geared to whatever they were. So if you died as a dog, you're going to come back as a dog. You know, you may be a different kind of dog in somewhere else, but you're still going to come back as that thing. And he claimed that most animals are the same all over the universe.
Right.
You know, because he was claiming that dinosaurs still exist.
Yeah, on another planet. He
Right,
said
on another planet. Right.
He said, and that was a good point. Now, I did think that part when he was talking about the dinosaurs was a good point. He's like, think about it. They said there was millions of dinosaurs. He said, how come they only find a few bones?
That's true. It
I
made
was
me
like,
think that too. You know.
How come they only finding a few bones?
They should find millions.
Millions of millions of bones.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. How many you can find dog bones, dead dog bones, just about anywhere in this country.
They have mummified cat.
You know.
Cuz come check it out. And what is that? The San Andreas tar pits where they supposed to have like a few dinosaurs. Just think about the thing, like when they found. I remember seeing like 10 years ago they found a woolly mammoth in some ice, but it was just pieces of it. But they did find the horns.
Yeah, I saw that too.
What could have been his body or whatnot. But it wasn't like a head or no shit like that. It was just like literally melted pieces. But according to that alien, there should be a lot of that shit around.
Yeah, and it does make sense. When you think about it. But see, if you listen to our people, they claim that these people, the bones, after the million years, have decayed into oil.
Yeah, right.
That's what they call oils fossil fuels.
Mm-hmm.
So they claim it's from fossils that decayed and went into the dirt and solidified some kind of way. You know, if that's the case, why are you still finding dinosaur bones?
Yeah.
You shouldn't still be finding dinosaur bones.
Right. There you go.
After millions of years, 40, 50 million years,
you
shouldn't be finding dinosaur bones.
Taking dinosaurs on tours to museums and shit. So I was just saying, man, check that shit out. I maybe here we supporting them and he can support us and we support back. But that is one interesting show, man. And when he explained like how they travel and like we were just saying about the dinosaur shit, I was like, man, there's something to this shit, man.
To quite a few shows. Then. Yeah.
He was
you started from the beginning, or you just started?
No, I started from the beginning.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. But the episodes ain't that long, so they stand.
No, they're not that long. Like 15 minutes, 20 minutes long. Yeah.
Yeah, some real flat out questions, man, so you can really get your thinking on. Like,
It do make you think. That's all I have to say. It makes you think. So people check it out. You know, give us a comment on it. Check it out. Give us a comment what you think about it. If you think it's funny, if you think it's real, you know, or give us your opinion on it. You know, and what you think about what they said.
Yeah, that's some real nigga shit.
That's some real. You never know because it could be out there. You know, watching us and watching what's going on, because people have asked them how come they haven't interfered. They claim, you know, you can't always fight your little brother's battle, you know, and that makes a point too, because they always look for you to fight for them. So I guess in this one we had to fight our own battle, folks. So on that note, you know, we wish everybody a happy Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And let's hope.
See, we're gonna do
it for Christmas Eve. Let's hope that everything works out for everybody, you know, and we all live to see another year.
All right, peace out, y'all. All right, so I'm doing that.
All right, I'll load those up. Cut it off.
Yeah, peace out.
Peace out.
Trump.
Trump what?
The
end of Trump?
Number one.